Um, Hello. I prepared a presentation of native Indians. Firstly, I drew a big map of total 7 groups of Indians. I thought there were only one group of Indians in Canada, but there were actually 7 major groups of different Aboriginal peoples. We call, in Canada they call them like native Indians, but they're also called as Aboriginal peoples. Aboriginal means like national and First Nation. Yeah. This is all different kind of groups, all spread out in the continent of Canada. So let me read each group's names. First is green part here. This part is where we're here now. It's BC, British Columbia. British Columbia. This group is called Northwest Coast, and this red area is called Plateau, and this orange part is called Plains, and this yellow part is called Woodland Algonquins, and this light purple place is named Arctic, which is very cold, and the most broad part is called Subarctic, and I'm not sure about the pronunciation. This part, this little dark purple part is called Woodland Iroquois. Yeah, this is all different, it's kind of different groups of Canada. They live like different kind of life because of their location and weather, and they also communicate each other, but there weren't any big wars or like fighting each other. They all wanted peace, and some of the groups declared a peaceful life, not to fight. Even though they live, their location and their living life is really different, and also they have unique different cultures. They respected each other groups, and despite their differences, they shared many stuff. Their stables in their particular location, and also just like respecting values, and also they respected the elders in the society. So this kind of values were passed on to next generation. Yeah, passing on and on, and yeah, that was pretty good to know. Yeah. So this was the big map, and yeah, and
yeah, a few minutes left.
Let me explain each typical thing in each group. First of all, Northwest Coast. This is the appearance of their houses. Actually, this area, as you know, this British Columbia is really abundant of trees, and the weather is really nice. So they lived a very wealthy life, and all the materials and their and all the resources were very abundant, and they lived mentally, spiritually very rich life. So yeah, they live pretty comfortable and very rich, high quality life. And this place here, it's this area. They lived in a house looked like in dome, and it's it looks like an earth. And the entrances were different by the age. So elders used this entrance at the top of the roof, and the children used this side door. Actually, they caught many salmons, and there were many skilled fishermen, and there were many good hunters in this area. And also their art was used for bowls and cooking pots, so their art was really developed that time. And also this part plains their location weren't not so abundant, and actually there were many deserts and no tree, so it's called like there were flat and treeless land. So they have to go far to hunt, so their transportation were very developed that time. And yeah, they were really united together. They worked together to hunt like buffalo here. Yeah, they depended on buffalo, which were their stable and their own foods, and they got their bearings and their houses stuff, and they get all the material stuff from this animal buffalo. And this area Arctic, as you know, it's very cold. They use this house igloo by they melted the ice and shaped it rectangle, and they built this house. Because of the weather, they really kind of shared together and lived together. And they're yeah, kind of. Most of the Inuit groups spend their time by hunting seals in the sea. Yeah, and yeah, that's it. And also they use dog slots for transportation of their good things. And this separatic area is very wide and broad, but it wasn't abundant as much as this place. It was wide, but there weren't any trees, any food much, so they were living quite hard life. And their summer and winter was really different. And especially at the winter, they used snowshoe here. And they kind of communicate with spiritual world, and they believe many gods here. And this area here, this purple area and this yellow area were using same languages, and there were many dialects. And especially this purple area built a house called longhouses. They were sometimes like 60 meters or 20 meters. Yeah, and after their peaceful life, they had to contact many explorers of Europeans, and also there were many missionaries and settlers. But by the arrival of the Europeans, they had to fight with their dependents. Also, they lost their freedom, and they lost their practice of cultural life. Oh yeah, but still their cultural practice hasn't disappeared. They are still fighting with it. Yep.